You did 6 damage. Hey, I predicted it. Cool.
I guess that makes sense, yeah. Because also added extra 4 to it.
What? Yeah, you're rolling like all these extra things that aren't part of your stuffs. Okay, cool. Garrick, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Super stealth.
Okay. Roll me a stealth. And yeah, you get it. I'll give you an advantage. Again. Vomit flavored things are nasty. Don't ever eat them. If anyone tries to get you to do it, don't do it. 26. Hell yeah. Next up is going to be the Wolfie. Wolfie's going to continue attacking. Actually, I'm just going to roll to see if it sees you. Curious. It does not see you. And it's going to roll to attack at disadvantage now because it doesn't have its friend Reno. A 15, does it hit? Uzal?
15 is tied with my AC.
So I do hit.
So, yes.
So that is going to be 7 damage plus 5 piercing.
Oof.
Oof, you doing alright?
I don't like that.
You don't like that? And it is going to be Roxy's turn with Uthal next up on deck. Roxy, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess try to cast guiding bolts on to the wolf. Which, I mean, I have a nat 1, so it's gonna fail.
Okay. You try to cast it. It does nothing. What would you like to do as your bonus action? You do have a heal you could use as a bonus action, too. You're within touching range as well.
Sure, I can cast Cure Wounds onto him.
Yeah. This weird, sludgy arm, blob arm touches you.
So it's... I forgot.
So roll 1d8 plus your casting modifier. And Ardoth... did we already roll some wild magics for you?
Yeah.
How many did we do?
Well,
the last one was me. Everything next meal tastes of liver.
Yeah.
So that was random.
We're gonna go back, and old Mr. Frodo has donated 2 times wild magic for you.
Oh, right. Okay.
Just this old man. Oh no.
Okay.
Let's hope one of these is helpful.
Let's see.
It's helpful.
Get sent to heaven.
7,209. We're gonna go with that one first. 7,209. That is gonna be your eyes turn into spherical mirrors, retaining normal sight. Interesting.
What about whose teeth was mirrored?
That was Baz's.
Baz.
That was Standalone's character. Yeah,
Okay.
so your eyes become like something weird is happening with them, and you can see normally. And I'm going to say that this actually fixes your problem with reading that you had before. So you can remove that feature.
Oh, cool.
But everything's mirrored.
Next thing, but yeah, everything's like mirrored. It's weird. 4,986. Yeah, so when you're reading stuff, it's like swapped the other way around. Oh god, that's weird.
That's so obnoxious.
Yeah, it's really obnoxious. But something you could get used to. 4,986.
So would that mean he would have to get a mirror so he can mirror off the mirror?
Oh, that could work.
Yeah.
4,986.
sure Garrick already has one.
Mm-hmm.
Write this down. You now have the ability to feign death at will when you are naked. So add a cantrip or something that allows you to, or I guess it'd be a feature, a trait. When naked, you can at will feign death.
Okay. Yeah. That.
That's actually kind of useful.
I already have that.
Where was that when Roxy was naked?
You did that though. It worked.
Yeah.
Oh, that gives me some ideas.
Oh
Yep,
no.
yep. Moving back over to you, Uthal. Or Roxy, you did the heal. How much was that for? 6? You healed Uthal up.
Yep.
And is there anything else you want to do, Roxy? You have a movement.
No, I think I'm good.
All right, Uthal, it's your turn, and Garrick, you're next up on deck. And I have a special surprise for you, Garrick. And don't worry, Werewolf, I have not forgotten that.
Okay, so that werewolf hit me.
Yeah,
Or
it
the
hit you.
dire wolf, I guess.
The direwolf hit you, yeah.
Okay, I'm actually going to drop the darkness now.
Ooh.
I've also been forgetting
can-
to do concentration checks, so.
I'll see now.
And I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. This is a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to do the concentration saves.
Yeah.
Shadow
Roxy.
Blade, all right. And it gets an attack when spawned, right?
It's a bonus action, so I can still use my action to attack.
Okay.
So, we don't happen to be in dim light, do we?
No, it's probably like 1:30-ish now.
I'm just wondering if we're getting any shade from trees or whatnot.
It's not enough to be
Okay.
dimly lit, I would say.
Just because I get advantage when the target's in dim light.
No.
So. Darn.
You're in the
I can always
forest, there's the sun it's like midday, the sun is shining through the tree canopy. It's actually quite beautiful. The grass is this bright green and the trees are green.
So I'm gonna stab at
Some
this.
of them have like this orange tint to them because it's fall, and you have like little piles of leaves on the ground.
That'd be so pretty if I could see it.
Yeah, some of them. Oh, there's also like some that are maroon, like that nice, beautiful maroon color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack the dire wolf in front of me
Go
now
ahead.
with the Shadow Blade. I'm gonna try to swipe at its head
22 actually hits. Yeah,
because it's been biting me in the
it has
face.
been biting you in the face. All right, for 5
So that's
damage.
5 psychic damage.
Yeah, you hit it. Anything else you'd like to do?
And I'm actually gonna cast Quicken Spell.
Okay.
So
No, can you
I've-
do that? You just used your action and you used your bonus action to cast Shadow Blade. You only have a
yeah,
movement
you're right.
left.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We're moving on to Garrick then. Unless you want to move. I'm guessing you don't want to move.
No.
Garrick, before you take your turn, roll me a 1d4. Uthal, will you roll me 3 1d10,000s?
It's getting wow.
Hey, it's low.
This is all thank you to Werewolf, who donated 3 times, just like last time, they said. The previous 2 times for Ardoth were from Mr. Frodo. So Mr. Frodo and Werewolf, thank you guys so much for all of the donations today. 2004, I remember that year. 2004. I did not enjoy that year.
Opening my
I
Bible.
was a junior.
I was 7.
Yeah, I was like, I think I was a
I was
sophomore or
still-
junior.
I was little. I know that much.
I was 7.
Here we go. Uthal, you panic for a moment as you think someone's shooting at you with a machine gun. I don't know how that is for you, but that is what you're doing. You're panicking.
So if
I'm
we
gonna do the
can, I guess
2,583.
drop to the ground.
Okay, yeah, you drop to the ground. I'll allow it. You go prone. 2,583.
The machine guns even exist.
They do now. 2,583. There's something over it. 2,583.
83.
What? Oh, this is kind of
What
gross.
Uh-oh.
Your circulatory system is now outside of your body.
Oh no!
That sounds fatal.
Dead.
That sounds
Ew!
fatal. Or is it like an exoskeleton type thing now?
It's like on the outside of your body and your other part isn't. Yeah.
Ugh.
Gross, okay?
On the outside.
Yeah, you
Body
just
is
feel
inside
like
out.
weird and the rock from like the outside is now kind of crunching in, and protruding from your body comes like your bits.
Blue.
We're not going to
blue
describe that any
veins
more
and
than that. Yeah,
stuff.
it oozes out from your rock bits. 5,505.
It couldn't be 5555.
5,505.
At least we know now you have a heart.
At least we know you have a heart. I guess.
His hearts are on
I
his
guess
sleeve.
I
And
could cover myself in
protruding
blood now.
from your head formulates
A
this
unicorn.
large round circle, and it's ticking.
I have a clock on there?
Yeah, you have a clock on the top of your head.
Good.
On your forehead is a clock.
I'm late.
Definitely needs spelling magic.
I've escaped from it. I thought it was like a pipe bomb or something. I was like, oh no!
There's a bomb going off. See, this is why I like describing, because then you're like not sure what's happening yet until I tell you.
Yeah, I closed the thing, so.
I found the source of the mysterious ticking noise. It's a
Garrick,
pipe bomb.
let me tell me what you want to do first, and then I have another thing for you.
All right.
We're gonna run a
wanna
little bit late. Is everyone okay with that? Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some ninja rabbit stuff.
All right.
and-
Do some ninja rabbit stuff. Are you gonna attack? Bite him?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Do me a 1d20 plus your strength, so just a strength check pretty much. And then if you hit, it's a 1d6 plus 2. An 8 does not hit. You don't get advantage on this, right?
I do get sneak attack.
Yeah.
But
but-
I also surprise him.
Oh, you did, because you were... roll me one more time. 1d20 plus 2. I'll give you advantage on it, sure. Since you stealthed.
Hit him hard.
Can I just hit up or something? How do I redo it?
You should be able to do up. Do your last roll.
Yeah.
There we go.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oof.
All right.
Its AC is higher than that.
Is sneak
So
attack.
those were your that's your attack. Is there a bonus action you'd like to do? Would you like to stealth again?
I will disappear.
All right. Stealth for me and you. I will give you advantage for the stealth because you are a tiny creature and it is a dire creature. 22. Yes. Also, while you're at it, will you roll me 5 times wild magic? And this is Wary Wolf specifically donated this for you.
Oh no.
Nick looks scared. Nick's like, why me? I think because you're a little bun.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh, 9,001. Hey, that's over 9,000. Alright, we're gonna start with the low numbers and go up. So 2,753. 2,753 is... Your eyes turn to mercury. Your little bun eyes turn to mercury. So note that your eyes are mercury. Does that mean, like, is it solid or is it like liquid mercury?
It's
Ugh.
probably liquid. Cause
Do my eyes just look at Mercury in the sky?
It's probably like one of those things where, like, you know, like the capsules, like the Tide Pods, where it's like it's translucent, but you just see the mercury in there. It's probably that's
Oh,
what it's
yeah,
like.
yeah. I could see that. Like it's like a ball and then it has the liquid in it. That's kind of cool, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, liquid but not spilling out. Yeah. So it's like your eyeball is like still the soft tissue of eye, but you have like mercury floating around in it. Oh, it's kind of gross. We just made it gross. Okay. Next step is going to be the 4,863.
Does that mean he cries mercury?
Oh, yeah, totally. Someone make him cry. Interesting. You're now immune to natural diseases. So write that
Sweet.
down as a trait. That's actually a pretty cool one. Thank you, Werewolf. Next up is 6,253. What are you doing? Then 253.
Trying to distract people while you look up what's gonna happen.
It's fine with me.
Trying
Would
to
always
figure out
just
where to write this stuff at.
I'm not sure how you want to roleplay this, but Garrick now has a false personality.
I've always had a false personality.
Yeah, you were never who you were before.
Hey,
Next
guys.
up, 7,200 and
His alternate
31.
personality is Bob Ross.
He thinks he's a painter. No, I'm Bob Ross. No, I'm Bob Ross. Oh God, this is great. Your feet start transforming. You're a little bunny right now. Your feet on your bunny feet start turning into hands. Your feet are,
Yes.
your feet are now hands. The funny part about this is he already has a hand that's a foot. So
I got
his feet are now hands.
Well,
This is,
that's
you are
that
a
way
weird looking
works.
creature now. I'm just, as soon as you turn back into your human form, it's gonna be weird. How many rounds has happened? This is the second round as a rabbit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now the last but not least, the over 9,000, barely. What shall it be?
That last one seemed rather handy.
Oh, interesting. All water within 60 yards now tastes like blood.
Good.
So, you know.
So it tastes like Uthal's face.
Yeah, pretty much.
Someone decides to lick your face.
And it is now the wolf's turn, and then Roxy, it'll be your turn next.
It could have been a lot worse. I accept everything that happened.
Gonna do a perception check. I do see you. But you haven't really been doing anything to me, so I'm gonna continue attacking Uthal, who seems like the bigger threat.
I mean, I am bigger.
Oh, I don't have disadvantage anymore, so it'd be the 18. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
10
Can I
plus
say
6,
no?
16 damage.
I am on 1 HP.
Ooh.
Oof.
And it is going to be Roxy's turn.
And I
And
need to make
Uthal,
a
you're
con
next
check.
up.
So yeah, I'm going to.
Nice con
Uh,
save.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds
Yeah.
at level 3. So I think. So let's see.
Remember that his circulatory system's on the outside of his body now, so you are just like having he's barely alive. 11.
It makes
That's
it
a
a lot
pretty good
easier
heal.
to take blood, though.
Anything else you'd like to do? You have a bonus action still as well.
I don't think so. There's not really anything I can do too much.
Don't you have a bonus action heal as well?
Do I?
Yeah, don't you have healing word?
Healing word, or do you not have
Or
it?
did you change that?
I guess I can look
I
at
don't-
your sheet.
I don't think I have healing word.
Oh, you didn't take that. It's because
No.
you're not.
Oh,
You're not a life cleric, are you? You're a different type of cleric.
No, I am a life
Oh,
cleric.
you have healing word. I see it. You have cure
Oh,
wounds and healing word.
I'm just blind apparently.
Yeah, it's like right underneath your cure wounds.
Again, I am blind.
Wait, didn't you say you casted the Cure Wounds at level 3?
Yeah.
You casted that at level 1.
Oof. Did I? I derped. It's gonna be one of those days.
Were you casting cure wounds at level 3? You said.
Yeah.
You don't even have a level 3 slot.
Oh, 2. I meant. I'm
Okay.
2. I meant
So you meant to do 2d8?
yeah, 2d8.
So roll me
So-
one more d8. And then if you also want to use Healing Word, you can.
I can. Well, I mean, I will.
Roll 1d8. Okay, there you go. So you got plus 8 more.
Plus,
And
Sweet, I'm at
then-
20.
that second
So
was plus
healing-
4 as well, I think.
Healing
Right?
8. And
Were you wanting to do Healing Word as well?
Yeah.
All right, so Healing Word. Are you doing that at a level 1?
yeah, 1.
So do 1d4 plus your spellcasting. 1d4 plus 4. And in the future, Roxy, just saw this now, so I'm a little behind on it. Roxy, you have 3 times natty 1s. So in the future, your next 3 things will be natty 1s. So note that in your resources for natty 1s that you have 3 of those. And thank you, Werewolf, for that, as well as for the sub. And Werewolf, if you'd like to join in the game, because this is for subs, you can go ahead and let somebody know with a blue tier name, a CM person, and they will add you to our D&D chat, where you can make your own character and join up with us. So, next up is going to be Uthal. Roxy just reinvigorated you.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Oh, never mind. He gifted Moobot a sub. Werewolf. What? Okay.
Werewolf, please.
Moobot, if you'd like to join. Oh my god, can you imagine? I should just make a cow one of these days if we don't have 4 people.
I mean,
That's
as long as
I'm in. Nate's like, I'm in. It'll be the farm
long as-
episode, farm animal episode.
Bot. Dehydration bot, move bot.
We'll play My Little Pony instead. I have the game. You see it right
my
there.
little Moobot.
What would you like to do, Uthal?
so I'm going to use. Can I do this? I think I can. I'm gonna do Booming Blade with my Shadow Blade.
Ooh.
So- And then let's see, where's Shadow Blade? Shadow Blade, normal. Oh,
10 does not hit. The big boss man.
so these sparks go up my black blade, and I just miss.
Yeah.
It ducks. I'm too tall.
So is that your action? Do you have a bonus action that you'd like to do?
Ooh, I guess I could actually use a bonus action this time. I'm gonna use.
You also have
Quicken
that other
Spells.
blade, right? You had another blade that was. You had your You'd
I
summoned
have my
something.
quarterstaff. I had my summoned
Shadow
blade,
Blade.
which was the Shadow Blade,
Oh, okay.
which is
and
what
then
I
you swatched to blooming
with-
blade.
with the Booming Blade.
Gotcha,
so.
gotcha.
I'm going to use Quicken Spell to use 2 sorcery and use 2 sorcery points.
Uthal, you get 3 times natty 20s.
Oh, bit late, but I guess I can use it on this next cast.
Yeah, that'll mean you have 2 left. So make sure you
Yeah.
mark that on your resources.
And I'm gonna see. None of these spells are touch spells, so I'll have to do a cantrip. Otherwise, I'll use 2. I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp on this wolf in front of me. So that's a nat 20.
All right, nat 20. Yeah, roll me. Make sure you roll me your crit damage. So your shocking
Yep.
grasp totally hits, and it does a crit, so it does double damage. Make sure you roll all of that for me.
Let me make sure I've got the. So that is 2d8s, so 4d8s.
Is that jam on his face? Yeah, just jam.
He's just jamming.
It's just he's just jamming. Oops, dropped my pen. Sorry. And Mr. Frodo is rolling 2 times wild magic for Werewolf, even though he's not playing.
So, Werewolf, do you like to play with us?
22. So is that with that's double everything?
Yeah, that's Double
Oh,
dice.
yeah, 22. I love it.
That's lightning damage.
Lightning damage, sweet. The creature is barely keeping it together as you take this shot, as you grab onto it and do this shocking grasp. And it is going to be Garrick's turn. Garrick, why don't you also roll me? Actually, Ardoth, since you poor Ardoth, you're in hell. Roll me two wild magics for Werewolf. These will affect Werewolf, but if they affect the world, then we'll see what happens. In the meantime, Garrick, what would you like to do?
Repeat my last action.
All right, repeat your last action. You get advantage on your attack.
Apparently
You little bun attacks. It's adorable. I want fan art of that. Little bunny attacking like a giant wolf.
Hey Ardoth, can you roll lower on that wild magic?
And
That's for werewolf.
every one of you gets inspiration ×2. Even though you can only really have one, we'll give you ×2. So make a note of that you have 2 times inspiration, which gives you advantage on attacks. And you can also give those to other people.
Is that including me?
Yes,
Who,
it's
me?
including you.
Yeah. Perfect.
You feel inspired as you're being filleted alive.
Yeah, as you're being filleted alive in hell, you are very inspired. So it's a 12 and a 19. The 19 hits. Roll me your 1d6 plus 2 damage. While you're rolling me that, we're going to find out what happens here with Werewolf. So the 9,320 is... I had it here.
Note on your character sheet, werewolf.
The nearest building inverts. Interesting. And 9,320 or 9,624. 624. It's ironic that these are the ones that get picked for you, Werewolf. Nearest pond exerts pressure like the bottom of the ocean.
Oh god.
Yeah. So there are just crazy things happening around the world right now. Meanwhile, we get 7 damage plus the 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. You kill it? Okay. And it is the wolf's turn.
Well, I gotta hide.
Oh, you want to hide? Roll me... Yep. Roll me your stealth. You get advantage on your stealth, so roll me one more time. Okay, 18. Sweet. Wolf did not like that. It does see you. You know what? It's gonna give you a good bite.
Is it weirded out by the fact
It
that the
doesn't
rabbit has
bite
hands?
you though. It can't bite you. You're just so small. It has trouble biting at you. Damn it. And it is going to be Roxy's turn. But Roxy, before you take your turn, will you roll me 4 wild magics? Courtesy of Werewolf. Also, thank you so much, Stumped Gamers, for the raid, raiding us with 22 raiders. Welcome, welcome to all of you. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons for the kids at St Jude. We're raising money. To the right of me, you can see all the things that you can donate by doing !St Jude and donating over there. There's inspiration for $5, $10 for Natty 1 or 20, 15 for a wild magic, 20 for magic item, and 30 for threat. And all kinds of random things can happen. All right, let's see what these wild magics are all about. Since we're in the 9,000s, let's start with that one. Get that out of the way right away.
With so much wild magic, at some point the sun's going to explode.
Yeah, we've had so much. 9,086.
Or someone's gonna roll 10,000 and the world ends.
Yeah, the nearest star goes supernova for that.
In this area, until you leave, you all lose 2 HP per round. So at the start of every round, you don't have to mark it yet, but at the start of every round, I'm gonna write this down for myself. You will lose 2 HP.
Guys, my healing won't sustain this.
You've doomed us.
Does this affect the wolf by any chance?
Yeah, it's every creature. It's affecting any creature. So every creature that's in this area, everything's gonna die pretty much that's in this area unless it leaves.
He's fine
Yeah,
now.
that's pretty horrifying. All right, next up is gonna be the 4,568, right? 4,568. 568. The next meal that you have will sprout cactus quills.
Ow!
Note that. And
You'll be tasting blood as well.
that's gonna be an interesting bite.
We'll all be tasting blood
3,209.
and vomit.
Y'all are gonna have weird meals.
and liver.
Someone's gonna throw up. Someone's gonna like bleed from the mouth.
Roxy's gonna be a sad.
Your
sad
shadow, as you don't really have a shadow right now because you're a sludge-looking thing. But if you had a shadow, it would cast on the opposite side of you. So
Nice.
note that your shadow now casts on the opposite side of you.
Cast into the sunlight.
Witchcraft.
And the last but not least is the 1,552. 552. You now have a new thought on how the world was created. It's almost like Helm instilled it in your mind. The world was created. Actually, not even the world, not even just this planet, the universe was hatched from a giant egg.
It's true.
The universe itself is
It's
the
true.
child of some kind of creature. That sounds horrifying. Imagine an egg.
Sounds like
Well.
Discworld on a larger scale.
Roxy,
Whoa.
what would you like to do with your life now that you've come to this revolution and you are sprawled out there in this weird blobula form
You're
And
6
you
years
think
old.
and you think you're 6 years old? Like, I don't know what's happening right now, but
So much has happened. I don't even know anymore.
giant turtles lay a lot of creatures lay eggs. Reptilians.
Well, it's like out of character though. This is like completely ironic for like other reasons, but I'll explain it later.
Okay. Ironic and what? Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to explain that.
Oh yeah, no, I'll explain it later. Right. Roxy's probably just sitting there at this point, just like, you know, when you're like zoned out, you're just as a blob staring out, just like, whoa.
You just do nothing. You're just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I've just had
You're,
this
you're
revelation.
like a tiny amoeba looking up at everything.
Or what she thinks is up. She's not really sure.
Yeah, you're not really sure which way is what. Carrick, what would you like to do?
Ninja attack. Okay. Bam.
Little buns.
I only get one because
Yeah, he
it's
saw you.
saw me.
13 does not hit,
And
so
I
you don't
miss.
get to roll your damage. Would you like to stealth again?
I would like to take my bonus action to do an investigate. No, stealth.
You're gonna what? Oh, you're gonna stealth. Okay.
Investigate.
Investigate. All right.
Oh yeah, do I get advantage on that?
I don't think you get advantage this time because he saw you. Know what I'm saying? He can see you. He's looking at you, and he also attacked you. So he's like engaged in combat with you, so I don't think you get advantage. I'm sorry. Don't make your cute bunny eyes at me. Keep your cute bunny eyes to yourself.
Bunny Mercury
You
eyes.
also, oh yeah, I will allow you to attack once more if you'd like to use your inspiration. Because you have 2 inspirations. You have to use them.
I shall use my inspiration to attack.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
A 19
buff
does hit.
stealth.
Roll your damage. 1d6 plus 2.
Okay, hold on.
And I think you do get your sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Because you're no longer at disadvantage.
And he has a friendly nearby.
6
Yeah,
And
and
have
you,
advantage.
you have friends.
/R, not /1. Okay. 4
And none of
dam-
these friends want to enslave you. That you
I know.
think. 4
Okay.
damage?
Whether he will want to after he gets back from hell is not matter. Well,
Alright. Ooh. Yeah.
Careful, you might get slain by
It is looking pretty grim. You take a good bite out of this creature. I'm gonna say you bite it twice because, like, in order to do like the extra damage, you like bite into it, and its leg is like flopping now. Like you broke the bone in its leg. Yeah.
Oh.
You're just like
Yeah.
holding it in your little
Just
tiny
hanging
rabbit
by
mouth.
the
You're like,
skin.
ah, and like half the leg is like flapping. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Should I-
hanging by the muscle.
Should I take damage now or wait until next turn?
I will do it at the top of the round.
Okay.
So sneak attack. Oh, not sneak attack. Stealth. Did you want to take advantage on that too for your? Oh, no, you can only use it once per round. At top of round, everyone takes -2 HPs,
Yeah.
which is really funny.
And you-
And the
You take 2 damage.
wolf is gonna take a bite at you
Also
again.
takes 2 damage. Doesn't die.
It doesn't die. Ah, man, what am I doing? Why am I rolling so bad now? What did I roll? A 3. Oh, okay. And it is going to be Roxy's turn. What would you like to do, Roxy? You're still gazing.
But you also
Probably.
took random damage.
You want to do anything
Yeah.
else? Attack, heal, anything else? Cast a
There's not really-
spell.
There's not too much I can really do because I'll instantly fail because of the nap.
Yeah, but you gotta get him out of the way.
Sure.
Do an investigation check.
No, you have nothing to investigate.
What would I investigate? I guess I guess Roxy's gonna go hide. Try to hide.
Yeah, you roll a 1.
Fail.
And you fail. Because you are a giant blob on the ground. Not a giant, but a medium-sized blob
Try
of
to blend in
grossness.
with the leaves.
It's kind of hard to hide that. You look horrifying. And it is going to be Uthal's turn with Garrick next up on the spot. Uthal, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna hit it with the Shadow Blade in the nat 20 that I have.
Yeah, don't even roll it.
Just-
It only
just-
had 1 HP, so it dies. And it
Oh,
turns
God.
into a werewolf. Everyone roll me a perception, except for, obviously, Ardoth, who's not there.
Just say perception.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
perception. You're still a
fail.
bunny. For, I think, 3 more rounds, I believe, Nick.
Use my inspiration on this.
You're using
I
your
fa-
inspiration? Alright,
Yeah.
roll me an, advantage.
Nice.
I fail because of natty 1.
Roxy fails. Uthal, as this dire wolf slowly transforms into its werewolf form, something looks familiar about it.
That was useless because I had to use another nat 20.
Yeah. All your nat 20s are gone, right?
Now they are. And I nat 20 that.
You can keep your inspiration.
Okay.
Um,
Still nat 20 that.
yeah. Something looks really familiar about this werewolf. I will give you advantage on investigation if you look at it.
Okay, I'll try. Do me good.
Phrasing.
You think it's Mrs. Shoe Polish.
Hey,
Oh,
What?
Oh
What?
no. What?
there's a twist.
but
No.
what? Wait, how?
It's
I love how you guys are like, what? That was my big plot twist.
Oh no.
So it's not werewolf? Dang it.
Werewolf was shoe polish.
Well, I guess since I think it's Mrs. Shoe Polish, I'll try to recover her body for her husband.
Yeah, she looks like a werewolf though, but you see the features. They look very familiar. The reason why they look so familiar too is because you took that extra moment to kind of hold her hand and say, "I'm gonna find your children." Like, and
I never met her, so.
I'm gonna.
you never met her.
As I notice this, I'm gonna call out to the group and say we're probably not getting paid for this.
Why?
Cause that's Mrs. Shoe Polish.
Why am I Miss Shoe Polish out here?
I'll deal with you later.
I'll deal with you later. And
Wow.
and he's over there like scratching his bunny ears. We'll say a moment passes and you are no longer a bunny anymore. Garrick, you slowly start transforming into yourself, but your feet are still hands and everything else is the same. Like you still have feathers for arms and 1 foot. So you have 3 hands and 1 foot.
I'm a harpy.
Yeah,
Can,
kinda.
Oh, you.
Kinda like a harpy, yeah.
Oh,
Can I
no, that's
attempt to
terrible.
carry everybody out right now because we're probably still taking damage?
Yeah, you're slowly taking.
Okay, can
2
I
HP
pick up
per-
Mrs. Shoe Polish's body that's in werewolf form? I'll pick up Garrick because he's now got 3 hands. And
I'm
then
fine.
He can
Yeah.
walk still.
oh, walk. Okay.
I
Then
He'll
walk
probably
I
just
guess
like walk on all 4s though, because it's
I'll-
uncomfortably
I'll-
weird for him. He looks really weird.
Yeah, I'll attempt to pick up Slime Roxy.
Slimesy.
Slimesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not like her skin's not slimy or anything. She just like kind of you just pick her up and she's like kind of just
Ugh.
melts in your hand.
muscle.
Her bones and muscles are
And-
still intact.
Yeah, she's still like her muscles are still attached to her bones, but they're not muscles. They're just sludge. Like they're just
Okay.
blobby. So you pick her. It's like I'm trying
It's
to
like picking up a doll.
like putty, like you know, like putty. You
Yeah.
guys know what
okay.
putty is, right? Like the stuff that kids are always using now. They make
Yeah.
all kinds of different.
Play-Doh.
Yeah, like the
Play-Doh.
play. But it's not Play-Doh. It's not as thick. It's like more goopy. The goop. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but that's
I
what
know
it
what
feels
you're
like.
talking
You're
about
picking up
now.
like that weird goop, but it's skin. Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't stick like you know how that goop like sticks to your hand.
Okay.
It doesn't stick to your hand. It's like it's skin, but it's like goopy.
I think also as it's on your shoulder, you lose feeling in your arm because you blocked off circulation.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You start,
Yeah.
and then when you put it down, or when you put her down, it's one of that weird tingling feeling, you know, you get whenever it's like that sharp tingling feeling.
Oh god.
God, yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
and then once I have her picked up, I'm gonna just bolt to the towards the direction of the farmhouse with Mrs. Shoe Polish's body and Roxy.
Yeah, so you guys all start running towards there, and Ardov is still in hell being tortured, and it slowly starts becoming the evening as.
Oh
And
no.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. As you're running towards the evening, it becomes what do you call it? The sun sets and the moon comes up, and this time it is not a normal full moon that is like what's behind Rage Strike. It is red, blood red. The moon is blood red,
Well, I
And
could-
as the moon sets comes up, Roxy explodes into little bits on
Roxy also gets to see me.
Yes. So and also, yeah. What happens when Roxy sees you at night? What happens?
Well, Roxy's never seen me in my actual large form. She was
Yeah.
exploded when I became large,
Yeah.
and then she was blinded when we met.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she gets to see me for like
So
a half
for
a
a
second.
moment, Roxy, for a moment, as he's holding you and draping you along him, you can see his muscular abs, and he's very tall. Like, obviously you figured that out when you were hugging him, and he's quite a good-looking rock fellow.
If my
and
circular solar
as
system
you
wasn't
look
on
at
the
him,
outside.
you explode into little bits, and Uthal, as you're running with her, she just bits of her are just everywhere and flying everywhere, and it's not the kind of explosive
Can I-
ending you were hoping for, but
Can I attempt to recover her ring and necklace?
yeah, I'll allow
as-
that. Sure.
If I slow down. Okay.
Yeah, if you stop. I'm sure you're
Okay.
shot. Like this happens, and you like kind of stop.
Yeah.
Garrick runs into you because he's like coming behind you, trying to chase you as you started booking it. And all of you, as we end the night, and you pick up the necklace and you pick up the ring. Roll me another wild magic.
Everyone?
Everyone. And then also, because we ended on your turn... Actually, no. Ardoth, you get to roll me too.
You're already exploded. Stop rolling high.
And this is where we're going to end the night with this crew.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2 wild magics.
Yeah,
okay.
you're rolling 2 wild magics. And this is where we'll end it
What?
for the evening.
I think that's the
that
first
is-
triple digit.
Nah, it's like the third.
Oh, only 437? All right, we're going to start with Uthal. Actually, we'll start at the top since I'm already down the lower numbers, so start with 437. 437. This is a really low number. I'm curious. We haven't ever really been down
haven't
this low that much.
We haven't been this low. We've got to like
This is kind of
900,
adorable.
but-
Ardoth, you're afraid of snow. Note this down. Next time you see, it's fall right now, so there's a large chance we will see snow at some point in the game. You are going to be
Okay.
afraid of snow. Oh, that's a
Well,
kind
at
of
least it didn't
adorable.
happen to Uthal.
Okay, 1,525.
So it'd be rude for Roxy to ask you to build a snowman.
You
Don't
wanna
give me
build a
another clock on my head.
snowman? Okay, 1,525. Wait. Oh, interesting. Uthal, write this down. The next ally you touch, you will polymorph into a duplicate of them. You will become...
I polymorph into
Yeah, you will change into them, which means you'll basically use their character sheet until you unpolymorph out, which means you are that person. You are a duplicate of that person.
Please tell me he's not holding my
like
body.
I use their spells and type stuff.
You use everything, all their stats, everything.
Oh god.
The look on
Are
your
there
face is
still
great.
Are there still bits of Roxy on me?
That doesn't count. So it'll be the
Okay.
next person you touch. So
Okay.
4,226. 4,226.
I just hope
Oh,
I
what
regenerate
if-
on.
This
Someone's
has been
gonna slap me
insane.
in the back.
Good job.
What?
Um,
I'm you.
Ardoth, were you carrying like a water flask on you or anything like that?
I had a Dungeoneer's pack.
That usually has a skin, like a water
Yeah.
skin in it, right?
Yeah.
next time you go to drink out of your water skin, it's going to be roast beef gravy.
Okay.
This is like a child is playing tricks on you.
Does it taste like blood?
Tastes
to
like
me?
liver.
But it tastes like liver, yeah.
Ugh.
7,613.
It tastes like blood to me.
Oh God.
Rip. It's nice knowing you guys.
Garrick, your saliva turns to acid. It doesn't harm. You're unharmed, but your saliva is now acid.
Sweet.
Oh God.
You're
Spit.
becoming like a weird
had acid
fucking
spit?
creature. Like you have like acid saliva, acid spit. I'm gonna give you like acid splash is a spell, right?
As an assassin rogue, I have proficiency in
Acid.
acids and stuff.
Acid splash. You now have the acid splash spell. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on your character sheet for you, because that just seems perfect.
I mean, there's
so let me
He doesn't
add
have.
it to your
He
character
doesn't have.
sheet.
He doesn't even have to brew his own poison anymore. He has
Yeah.
acid spit and he has mercury for
You
eyes.
can. You can. Yeah, you have acid splash. I now have it on your sheet for you.
I'm gonna spit on my weapons.
That is awesome.
But you need your
Um,
weapon so you can
Yeah,
see
don't
your
spit
face.
on your weapons because that will erode your weapons.
yeah.
And I think that's every. Oh no, there's one more. That's Roxy's, which is the 9,001, right?
Oh God.
Oh, Roxy, last but not
It's
least,
over
9,361.
I'm just gonna doom the universe at this
Blood and
point.
sunlight.
Oh no.
Interesting. Oh. The nearest dragon desperately wants to be human. I will write that down.
What? What?
That's more for me
Wait.
than for you.
Oh,
That means there's a dragon nearby.
Utho, go find that dragon. Go find that dragon.
All right, I will make that as a world note from Wild Magic. I have like a sheet that's Wild Magic and it talks about the world, so I know
Yeah.
what's going on world-wise, and I can keep track of it. Woo! So, yeah, we are going to end the night there with the party running to take the body of Mrs. Shoe Polish to her husband, I'm assuming is what the plan is, right? And you will get paid, even though you are taking her to her husband. Yeah, he can't believe what he's seeing, but he sees it. I can't remember what I had offered
He
you
also
guys.
sees that I've got a clock.
Pay-wise? What did I
Dead.
say?
I don't think you actually told us.
I don't
because
think they
Oh,
even. I don't think they even said how much. I think they said they
No.
would give as much as they could.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will say you each get 50 gold. So even Ardoth, you'll get the 50 gold. I'm assuming that your party will share with you when you return to the village. Ardoth, you're going to return to the village. You're going to spawn by yourself alone in that forest. You're going to start taking harm as soon as you stand there. You're going to be taking 2 HP
Okay.
for as long as you stand there. You're a very intelligent person. You probably move.
Yeah.
As you can't figure out what's attacking you, you don't see anything around you. And this, because it's the next day, it'll be like 1:30 p.m. the next day. You slowly make your way into town, and that is where we will end it. You will all get a full level, so whatever your level is, Ardoth, you get another level.
Okay.
Or half level,
wanna be
so
level
it
7.
should level you guys up. So if you had a half level, you are now leveled up from that half level. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we will be returning next week with a whole new cast. Normally what we try to do is we always start in the same village. It's called Vliptville, and we have basically any subscribers that are interested in being part of this. If you are a subscriber and you're watching right now and you haven't joined, we're trying to get all the new people in who haven't joined yet. So make sure that you let us know, join our Discord, and let somebody who is a community team member flag you for the chat so you can join. Please do not burn yourself, Rage Strike. I feel like a mom. I'm like, what are you doing with the fire? I'm gonna go around and let everybody say who they are, where you can find them, or anything else that they want to mention. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed the little plot twist at the end, which there's more to it than just that. But you'll have to find out what's going on in the world. Garrick, aka Rage Strike.
My lights are too far away.
3 failed.
Final parting words.
Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Respect your parents. Have fun.
All right, I'm into that. You guys can go follow Rage Strike at Rage Strike.
And
it?
you can
That's all
find
you
me on
got?
Discord. You can find me on Discord. Someone, I'll type it.
As
You
Rage
can
Strike.
tell him that if you're a fanboy of Garrick.
Make fan art.
You know what, Garrick? Just for funsies, roll me one more 1d10,000. Also, Roxy, any parting last words, aka Tech Priest?
10,000 again.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. This was just madness. I loved it, but it's just like, oh my God. So much has happened.
Think I'm taking Dispel Magic.
No, I'm taking that too. I'm taking it too.
Everyone around you, Rage, everyone within 60 yards of you has to roll a will save, or they go mad for 1d10 rounds.
Well, it makes sense. He's an unholy abomination
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, so I think even Mr. Shoe Polish will have to roll this.
Oh, no.
So that's a will save. Oh, he probably doesn't have a very high will.
That wisdom?
Yeah, it's wisdom.
I'm just the monkeys from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, with mercury eyes and acid spit.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
felt that.
Those are cool.
Yeah, Mr. Shoe Polish goes and starts running like mad. Also Henry, right?
The-
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Henry.
Henry saves. You just have to get a 10 or above. So Uthal, Roxy. Oh, Roxy's exploded. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's it.
no,
Okay.
I'm dead.
Yeah, everyone around you starts going crazy. That's pretty funny.
I think I don't care, and I'm just looking in the mirror, just thinking how attractive I am now.
That's
You're
true.
looking
You
in the
have
mirror,
that
the
thing that
reflection
I forgot that you
flock.
love your own reflection.
He's a narcissist.
That's so great. You're like looking at a spoon because he made you some tea or something, and you're like checking yourself out while everyone's just running around the house. Like there's curtains getting torn off. And there's like Mr. Shoe Polish ran out the window, jumped out it.
At some point, I might go through a wall.
These poor people.
You
All
jump
right.
off the bridge.
AKA Quiet Geek. What are your final words here?
Thank you to everyone who helped make this an extremely memorable session. I really don't know what to say other than thank you, because it's helping the children. It's going to a great cause. So, yeah. In the event that people do want to say hi or chat about Ardoth, I will be around on Discord. So, yeah.
And he's Quiet Geek on Discord.
Yes,
Unlike
sorry.
his Twitter, just in case if you want to chat with him. And last but not least, Uthal, played by Nate 2150, aka Shade 2150.
AKA other things 2150. I'm Nate. You can find me on Discord as Nate. This was great. So much chaos.
It's the perfect amount of chaos. I loved it.
I've got all this stuff written in my bio where the allies and organizations are supposed to be.
It's just like a huge list of never-ending stuff. Okay. Well, thank
This
you
was
guys
great.
so much, obviously, to this entire cast. Thank you guys for being able to make it for another week as well. Next week, we'll be starting with a new crew, so I hope you guys, as viewers, really enjoyed it. Thank you to the amazing donations from the wonderful Werewolf and Mr. Frodo. Really appreciate it. You guys made this campaign quite an interesting story. I loved it, absolutely loved it, and I hope that you felt that you enjoyed it as well. We are at $4,890 raised for the kids at St. Jude, which is amazing. We still have a long ways to go, as our goal is 25,000, but we are like almost to that 5,000 mark, which is fantastic. Once we hit that 5,000 mark, there will be another milestone that unlocks, so stay tuned for that. And again, I don't know words. Thank you guys so much. I think like it's amazing what you guys are doing and helping the kids at St. Jude. And do remember that any donations that you make to St. Jude, you can write them off in your taxes. So make sure that you're keeping track of that to all of the people who are donating, because it is, you know, refundable in that sense. Cool.
In the U.S. at least.
Yeah. I don't know how it is in other countries, but in the U.S., yeah. Make sure that you write your, because you can, any donations that you do, you get some portion of that back-ish. What are you holding your finger up for, Nick?
The donations.
Oh, I thought you were like, I want to say something. Cool. You guys can find me at Margaret Krohn in all the places. It's pretty simple and easy. And I might stream tomorrow. We'll see. But tomorrow's going to be kind of a little crazy for me because I have to be up at 4 a.m. because I'm DMing for a Legend tier group where they're going to be doing a super hard mode dungeon crawl, which I'm very excited about. They're going to be crawling through a tomb. The Wild Vengeance, yeah, standalone. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much. And we'll be doing a raid, so stay tuned if you're here watching live.